It was probably the most sophisticated hack in history, and it could have gone completely unexplained. But for cybersecurity experts Eric Chien and Liam O'Murchu.
Right from the word go, there was just red flags going up everywhere. You can really feel it, like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up if it's like really something really, really big.
Their job is to investigate the viruses that pop up on your computer. Most malicious software they see is pretty run-of-the-mill. But then along came Stuxnet.
This was probably the biggest puzzle we'd ever seen. There was no way we were going to step away until we understood what was happening with this particular piece of malware.
Back in 2010, they had no idea of the significance of what had just landed on their desks. They were just curious because Stuxnet contained something rare, a zero-day exploit. That's a flaw in the code that no one is aware of.
0 days are extremely uncommon. You know, for Microsoft Windows, there was only 12 0 days in all of 2010. 4 of those 12 were inside of Stuxnet.
It was the most sophisticated code they had ever seen.
And it was dense. Every bit of code in there was code that was doing something.
Much of it was written in a strange programming language.
And what we discovered were big chunks of code that we just did not recognize. We had no idea what it was. And we realized it was code for PLCs, programmable logic controllers, which are small computers that control, factory equipment and things like power plants.
Every time Stuxnet infected a new computer, it would start hunting for one of these programmable logic controllers.
Then it would fingerprint them. It had to be the right model, had to have certain key magic numbers, had to have the right what's called peripherals, or things attached to those PLCs, had to have basically the right hardware. Once it found that, it would copy itself onto the PLCs and then just sit there for a while. It would actually sit there for almost a month just watching what was going on. And it had to observe what it believed was normal operation of the targeted plant, of the targeted facility. Our first theory was this was actually trying to commit espionage. It was trying to steal design documents in some sort of industrial control facility.
But when they discovered where Stuxnet was spying, things took a sinister turn.
Basically, when Stuxnet infects a machine, it contacts a server to say, look, I've infected a machine. And we were able to get access to the logs on those machines to find out where most of the infections were, and it was in Iran.